lkjh semicolon asdf. Nonsense or genius? I propose that it is nonsensical genius. No, I don't. I propose that it is genius, that it is one of the best films that I have seen in my entire life. It's been a short life, admittedly. But I feel like it's moved me the most out of anything I've ever seen. It moved me more than The Gladiator when Russell Crowe dies. Yeah, that was touching. But this is more touching. In a short 11 seconds, this film proposes an answer to the questions every person, every man, woman, and child in our consumerist culture asks themselves every day. Should I go along with buying something, this plastic water bottle? It's convenient, I know it is, but it also is hurting the environment, and it's, I really could do without it, but it's a convenience and a luxury, and I'd like to have it. It answers that. It tells you what to do. In the film, the narrator, the unnamed protagonist of this film, he says, he's telling his friend, that's an important part, remember that, I'll discuss it later, but he is telling his friend that he cannot make it to the party. He cannot make it to the party. We don't know what the party is. We don't know what the party refers to. We don't know where the party is, but he's not making it. He is making an active decision not to make it to the party. The party is a metaphor for what one could call the party we're having here on Earth right now, at this given day, at this given hour, at this given second. We are having a party. We are raping Mother Earth of her resources and of her glory. We are taking our phallic stick of consumption and just shoving it repeatedly into Mother Earth's vaginal cavity of resources, and it can only take too much before it ruptures and dies. And I think this film addresses that. But what's great, what's the most moving part about this film is the fact that the narrator, the protagonist, he says, he's telling his friend, he's saying, he's telling someone else that he will not go to this party. He refuses to participate, and he is telling people, he is taking action, he is fighting the system, he is fighting the man. And I believe that it is a very important message that we need to get out to everyone out there. We need to get it to college kids, we need to get it to old people, we need to get it to young people, we need to get it to babies. Babies need to be brought up with this film. They should have their nursery right here with the little sing-songy spiral thing that puts them to sleep, and this video playing. Because these babies, the next generation, needs to understand how important it is that we take care of Earth and clean up after our party. Because it has been one hell of a kegger, and it's gonna fall to somebody to sweep up the beer pong cups. It's going to fall to somebody to mop up the vomit. It's going to fall to somebody to throw away the used condoms that we have all left on planet Earth. Another important part of this film, I believe, is the ending. The ending is phenomenally important. It carries the message. It carries the message on its back and just disperses it into the future, like somebody tossing the ashes of their grandfather into the wind on Pocahontas Mountain. It's that moving and that epic. The ending I'm referring to is, of course, the climactic 2 seconds of darkness and silence, wherein all your senses are deprived of any sort of sensation, any sort of intelligent thought. And it is in this silence that one can contemplate what they have just seen. And now the technical details come into the film, and I'm not entirely sure if this was intended by the filmmaker, but if it's not, it is an amazing coincidence. The fact that the film is 11 seconds long, and the ending, the complete and utter blackness, is 2 seconds long, is a very interesting fact when you think about that 2 goes into 11, in a very nonlinear fashion, 2 divided by 11 is 0.18 repeating. And this repeating means it will go on forever. It will go on past anything we do. It will go on past anything we see or we hope for. It'll go on forever. It is saying that this fight, the fight to keep planet Earth alive, the fight for human survival, at its very core, this is what it's fighting for. The fight for human survival will go on. We will not go into that dark night without a fight. We will not let them take us unless we are kicking and screaming and trying our best to save each other. I wish I could thank the filmmaker personally. If he sees this, he or she, I'm not sure. I want to say thank you. This film has changed my life, and it's made me understand so many things and everything I've taken for granted. Thank you.